I can't pretend to understand what goes through people's minds. I cannot imagine the stress that families and individuals go through. But here in Minnesota, we're going to be a place of refuge to make sure that they feel safe and welcome.
We begin at our state capitol, where Governor Walz signed an executive order protecting gender-affirming health care in our state. The order sets up a way to connect people in the LGBTQ community with healthcare providers without any legal pushback. Why an executive order? Well, the governor said today it's urgent as other states pass legislation to do just the opposite, to ban gender-affirming care for some people. Among our border states, bills are going through legislatures in Iowa and in North Dakota, and last month in South Dakota, they became the sixth state in the country to restrict gender-affirming care for transgender minors.
And I don't know what a group of people in Pierre who decide to make life miserable and more dangerous for people are thinking, but it's not going to happen in Minnesota.
The politics of what happened today was just that. The governor exercised his political power to sign the executive order. But no matter what many say, politics can indeed be personal. And here is that part of this story.
With the stroke of a pen, a priority of this administration was made clear.
This state will protect you. This state welcomes you. This state wants you.
Surrounding the governor, a rainbow of lawmakers, one of whom works in the politics of what to her is deeply personal.
It couldn't be more personal, right? When someone comes to me and says, we're trying to ban gender-affirming care, what they're saying to a trans person is, we'd prefer it if you weren't here. It's not easy to hear that you are a part of a population that needs to be erased from public life.
Representative Lee Finke is the first transgender person to serve in our Minnesota House. So when her personhood is the subject of debate time and time again, she remains steady in what she will not do.
I will never debate my own existence. They don't need to change their minds. We can live here with our rights protected. You can believe whatever you want. I'm not trying to infringe on your rights. Just acknowledge that your belief about me should not in any way interfere with my ability or anyone's ability to access our care.
Also standing in that sea of people, a parent, transparent about his family.
My partner Gretchen and I are here today because we are parents of a trans child.
Their child is 6 years old, and she was as excited to be at a boring Capitol on spring break as any 6-year-old kid could be. Squirming and fidgeting her way through speeches, hardly aware her existence as why her parents drove 5 hours today to speak publicly.
It's 100% personal. I mean, the safety, the happiness of our child is it couldn't be more personal.
Asher, why are we here today?
For trans rights.
For her rights to be her.
As you can see from this interview, I can't force my kids to do anything here. Asher has trusted us enough. She believes in our love enough that she has invited us in to see her whole self. And if we don't love her that much, the opposite would happen, where we wouldn't get to know everything about her. And so we're lucky, we're blessed, and we love her.
So much they came to the People's House this morning to talk about her, the person, in a room reserved for talks about politics.
And there's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do, that Gretchen and I wouldn't do, to protect her and others like her.